He return. No Dylan today because he has to go fuck some deer or something. I don't know. Um, we arrived in in a forest village in the Misty Woods. That is still recovering from a raid from a bunch of cultists. We talked to some townsfolk, tried to learn more about the attack, and Lies, Bean. I know that's you. Um, and yeah, now after we're done talking with the guy, we're staying the night, and then we're heading off in the next day to go hunt some people.
Finishing up a couple things from that conversation. Morgan's gonna roll a doobly-doo to me real quick. Interesting. And I need Andromeda to roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Of course, I didn't have the imp sheet up. Persuasion?
Yes.
Oh, she has a +4 to that.
Okay. All right. So are you asking Andromeda about what was found out while you're still in the room with the man, or are you waiting until you go out?
Later,
Because she was talking to
I want her
lady.
focusing on the conversation with the bird.
Okay. All right. So y'all walk out and go to where. Sorry. You go to where Galen had told you could stay, which is across a few rope bridges to a different section of the treetops.
We're in like an Ewok village.
Yes. Andromeda isn't far behind you. She comes out maybe 2 minutes later, and I guess you would hear. What's the range on talking in your head?
100. Actually, infinite now.
Oh yeah, same plane. Yeah. And she'll find out where y'all went and then come meet up with y'all. I didn't find out much from the bird, but he had seen something that scared him.
That's it?
Like just recently.
Like more recent than the raid?
Yes. So the raid was, I believe we said 2 weeks ago.
Did he say where?
Outside the village was all I got from him.
You want to go around and ask some other animals? Any other birds that you find?
Okay.
I'll let the group know that. Yeah, something might be still stalking this place. Don't know what, but it was enough to scare a crow or a raven, whatever the fuck that was.
It would be a raven.
Raven. Okay.
And that's like not even a wild raven. That like seems to belong to Galen. It was in his chambers.
Are there a pet or a ranger's animal companion kind of thing?
All right. Do any of y'all want to do anything before long resting? other than Andromeda going out and looking for other animals to question.
Let me look at my spells, see if there's anything I can just burn for fun, or that would be of use.
Let's see.
I don't know.
I think Zarin is just going to go into some deep meditation.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I can do.
Tom, I will say if you still have speak with animals prepared, you can join in questioning animals around the area.
I could. Let me check if I have it prepared. I do not.
Okay.
Is there any books in the place we're staying?
Yeah, I'd say there's like a few books.
Anything that would contain information?
There's a couple that are like on plants of the area. There's one that's on plants of the area. The others seem to be mostly children's books.
I'll take the plants off the shelf. But do any of the children's books seem like they contain local fairy tales?
Roll me a D100. The closest thing to like local fairy tales you can find is one that seems there's one about they're all in Elvish, but the title of it is The Mists of the Forest.
I'll take that off the shelf and read it, see if there's any indication of what could be causing mists, at least what's presented in the fairy tale. Because fairy tales have a basis in reality, but it's usually stretched.
Okay. Alright. So you spend a few minutes reading the children's book. Zarin goes into a meditation, and Oiron's messing around with his potion ingredients.
Yep. Trying to blow
Gotta
this up.
cook, Rebecca.
Oddly enough, Oiron turns into a man in a yellow coat. It's Walter White.
Uh-oh. I thought it was the Curious George guy.
The man in the yellow hat.
Yeah.
Alright. So the book seems to be so the just like the lesson of the book, for lack of a better word, since it's a children's book, is basically don't go wandering off by yourself into the woods.
There's no indication of what causes the fog or...
What the book says is that the fog is there to protect the elves.
Okay.
But it doesn't say where it came from.
It's not magical. Probably has a magical source, but the fog itself is natural. Probably is... Either it's from the god of elves or the Gormanther, whatever the fuck his name is, and or from the actual kingdom. It's been a thing that's been in place for so long that's been forgotten about, or it's not talked about. But that means it gives our enemies as much of a hindrance as it does us, most likely.
Yeah, and you kind of get the gist that the elves, it's a boon to the elves because the elves are used to it. They not saying they can just see through it, but they're used to existing in it, whereas outside forces wouldn't be used to having the limited vision.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when you're inside buildings, there's no fog for some reason.
I mean, that makes sense.
These are buildings that are like open. They're not windows. There's holes.
Oh. Okay, there might be some magical component to it, even if there's none on the fog itself. Yeah, I'll start reading the plants, see if there's anything that could potentially help.
Okay. Um. Drop it a sheet real quick. A little while later, Andromeda returns. There was. I did find another creature that said they saw Galen and well, they saw someone that sounds like Galen and Raven leaving the village last night after dark.
I want you to stay invisible and keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Quietly, of course.
All right. So she goes and posts up to watch them. Y'all settle in for the night. And are y'all
I
doing
only
watch?
need 4 hours of long rest to actually have a long rest, so I'll spend most of that time just reading a book. Reading the
Okay.
plants book.
All right. Are y'all doing watches or not? Since you're in like a village.
Yeah, we can do watches if you want.
I mean, I could keep an eye out for 4 hours, but it's not going to be anything major. Because I don't think we really need to be super worried, but at the very least, I will be awake the whole time, so if something does happen, I'll be able to wake everyone. Oh, shit,
Okay.
Oren, this will be the first time.
Yes.
Actually, when you wake up, you'll see it.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, he was with you for 2 days on the boat ride.
And the boat, but you probably didn't notice it because, it's a boat.
Alrighty.
Sure.
About 3 hours into your reading, Rebecca, you hear Andromeda's voice in your head saying that they are leaving the village.
I'd follow them.
Okay.
Stay close to them because of the fog, but don't get too close, obviously. Actually, are they moving fast enough for a spider to keep up with them?
Spider only has like 20 feet of movement, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider wouldn't be able to keep up with him.
Even dashing?
Maybe.
Because a tiny little spider dashing through the weeds probably wouldn't draw too much attention.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, probably just stay invisible.
Okay. Do. Another hour passes. He's starting to head back. He's just been standing around once he got out there.
Remember
And this would be
the way he came. I want to see that place. See if you can mark the path he takes.
all right. And at this point, it would be time for you to stop reading and to
Chill.
chill. Go to sleep.
Yeah,
air
I'll
quotes.
just prop myself up in the chair.
All right. The rest of the night seeming passes uneventfully, and morning comes, and you all awake.
Orin, as you wake up, you look over, you see Rebecca sitting in like an armchair, and she's dead.
Oh!
She's
What?
not breathing, not moving, just sitting in the armchair with her
Eyes
arms
glazed
folded.
over, like very much just dead.
I'd try to wake her.
But her eyes snap back to normal, and like she starts breathing again.
I think you were dead.
Oh, that happens sometimes. I'm not actually dead.
I'm not dead.
Rebecca's dead.
I'm not dead. You haven't known me
Therefore-
long enough for Zarin to do. Zarin hasn't known me long enough to do that. That's more of a Morgan thing.
I did it for Dylan.
Zarin thinks that he's known you long enough to do it.
Thank you, Bean.
I do not approve. But
I mean, Morgan would have said it anyway.
I
He's dead.
I had an incident during the Death Curse, the Great Death. You know that time when people died and they died for real.
Oh yeah.
If we die in the game, we die for real?
Yeah, Tom, I forgot to tell you that part when you signed up for this campaign.
I died during it on an adventure trying to actually stop it, and I ended up inside this big thing, Well of Souls, and my soul got unfortunately damaged during the ordeal, and doesn't really function too well anymore, connected to a body. So I don't really need to sleep. I can eat, I can drink, I can breathe. I don't have to. I just choose not to sleep because every time I sleep, I just have nightmares.
Well, a little heads up next time would have been nice.
Honestly, it's been over a year that this has been this way. I completely forgot.
Okay, that's fair.
People aren't used to it.
Yeah, sometimes she just forgets she's dead.
I'm not dead! Did Andromeda come back during the night?
She would still be keeping an eye on Galen.
Did they come back to town?
They did. He went back to his chambers and has been asleep ever since.
Okay.
Or trance. Elves don't sleep.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
have
it's weird. There's no there is no bed in this house.
I'll
in
have
this
her
place you're
keep
staying.
keep an eye on him for now. But
You
I'll
were
let her
also
know.
dangerous.
I'll ask her where the where the path she marked begins, so we can go follow that.
All right. Yep. You walk off to the. You will find a path going out of the village to the east, looking for the sign that Andromeda told you she had marked it with. You follow the path. It's a little slow going since you're constantly having to look for the marks through the fog. But about an hour out, you find a clearing. A clearing of flattened brush.
In like a specific pattern, or just flattened?
I mean, it's all flattened here. Maybe a 30 or 40 foot. Not like a perfect circle, but circle-ish area clearing.
Flatten curve.
Detect magic.
You detect nothing other than that which is on your persons.
Is there any tracks in the area?
Make a survival check.
Oh God! Someone help me!
I think Morgan.
I'll do Flash of Genius.
You can do that after I roll.
Oh.
Darren is going to help him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Advantage. I'll add a d6 to that. And then you can add Flash of Genius to that if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So you have a +5 modifier or
Plus 4.
+4.
Plus
so
4.
19.
That's a 19. To the Rebecca, you are fairly certain that this is an area that a dragon has landed multiple times, and that's why it's been flattened down.
Oh God. That's horrifying. Well, we could stake up here, keep an eye out for a dragon. Can I tell like how recently it seems to have been last year?
Roll. It's been a few days at the minimum.
Mm. So you said like the dragon lands here often.
Not necessarily often, but has done it multiple times.
Multiple times across time, or like multiple times in a short period of time.
You're not sure.
Okay.
The amount of stuff that's broken and flattened here, you can tell it hasn't just been from one event of a dragon landing and taking back off. But you don't know how long has separated the times.
Well, what do you think? Should we wait for this dragon?
Well, oh God, what was the name of the guy? The elf?
Galen?
Galen, that's it. Galen's been coming out here some nights. Andromeda followed him last night, but when they got here, nothing happened. Actually, I'm kind of glad nothing did, because the dragon would have seen her.
Where did he go, though?
He came here, stood here for a bit, and walked back to town.
Seems kind of shady, I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not. I can't read minds.
Oh. What if he's like dragons can wild shape, right?
Depending on their age and how powerful they are, some can polymorph themselves into people. In fact, yeah, you met one that did that. Remember Elia?
Yes. So what if he's actually a dragon that's polymorphing?
I would have sensed something magical on him with detect magic. I would have seen that he's under transmutation, and he's not.
I see.
I mean, not to. No offense, Rebecca, but you did kind of miss that explodey thing back in the witness tower.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
I don't know. Just
is there like any indication that this dragon lands and gets smaller?
Right, you can go ahead and make me an investigation check.
can I help him since we're like talking about it?
I'll say we'll do a group investigation check. So just everyone roll me an investigation,
All right, 1
and
second.
I'll roll for
Let's fucking go.
Morgan.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just in the bathroom.
No worries.
Let me run in real quick.
Make sure to wash your hands.
yes.
And Andromeda would have told you that he didn't actually enter the clearing. He was like
Standing at
standing
the
in the
edge.
woods, looking into the clearing, like watching it, or watching it almost.
Sure.
And I don't know about all this talk about him being a dragon. I mean,
I don't think he's a
dude
dragon.
lost his
I
wife.
think. Ooh. I don't think he's a dragon. I think more he's conspiring with the listen, I've had a long day. Conspiring with the cult.
You think so?
Yeah.
You do not find any signs of anything to lead you to believe of a dragon landing and then getting smaller.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we could set up a trap for the dragon. Morgan, put down some of your bear traps where it looks like its feet most likely land. Hide them.
I don't know if these are big enough for a dragon.
I mean, it'll hurt. It won't trap it, but it'll hurt.
Okay.
And then we just set up camp in like a bush nearby and just wait.
all right, we can do that.
All right.
Let me look at because I can set up traps with my thieves' tools too.
It'd taken my alarm spell. I could have done that. But
I mean, that would just let us know that something's appeared.
something's here.
Yeah. Just so I understand, because it is like 9 in the morning right now. Are y'all just like staking out here for the rest of the day?
I mean, probably not the rest of the day, but like right now, we'll probably set up some traps and then head back to town, talk around a bit, and then come back as the
Gotcha.
sun is setting. So we're ready. yeah, I will. Hmm. Using my thieves' tools, could I make a snare for a dragon?
This will be like a ridiculously high DC trying to make a snare for something that big when you've made very few snares in your life to
I mean,
begin
it's
with.
part of a thieves' tool. Check. Let me read thieves' tools.
I'll allow it, but
Just-
it's not going to be the normal DC for it
Yeah.
when you're making something for something this big.
The total of your check becomes the DC for someone else's attempt to discover or disable the trap. Yeah, I will attempt to make a snare.
So what? It's the what you roll is going to be the DC. So you'll have disadvantage on making this.
Hey, Oren, do you want to help me with this? You know a lot about dragons.
He does not know about trapping. This is you, Beck.
Okay.
I know how to make things. If that helps, I don't know. I've never trapped a dragon before.
Well, here we go. I'll add a D6 to that. Okay, yeah, 20...
22.
22. Not bad.
A flash of genius to it.
If you want, those are
I'll do it.
valuable.
Oh, are they? I don't know.
I mean, it lets you add a plus.
Is it gonna
4.
happen? I feel like the way he was like the what you were saying, it doesn't feel like it's been here for a few days. Maybe it'll be another few days before it even shows up, and we'll get another long rest.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, use it if you want. It's up to you.
Or
Yeah.
maybe it shows up right now.
I'll use a flash of genius.
All right, so that's 26.
Is that ridiculously high enough?
It's not quite the 33, but it's good.
Beck over here rolling initiative.
And I rolled a 4, and that's still a 19.
It is. It's true. All right. Morgan lays some traps. You set a trap.
Right, and then can I help hide the bear traps?
Morgan already rolled for hiding them.
Oh, okay. And can I like anchor the snare to like a big thick tree?
Sure.
So if it wants to leave, it needs to rip the tree out or break the
Or break the
snare,
rope.
but- which is probably easier, but whatever.
I'm gonna have to do some research, but I believe a rope might be easier to break than a big tree.
I don't know, tensile strength, man, versus compression.
All right. And then you said y'all are going back to the town after setting the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You head back to town. And people are once again going about their business, fixing up the place. And guard duty. You do see Galen up above walking around on a couple of the upper platforms.
Just
Talking
seem
to some people.
Just talking. Okay. I suppose I'll pitch in and see if I can help out or anything. Just like strike up conversations with people as I do it. So if I can't learn anything about Galen, about his history.
Yeah.
There's stores here.
Welcome,
Yeah,
traveler.
there's some like there's a general store up on the upper area that seems to be open and mostly intact.
Would they have flasks? Or, what was this called?
Flasks.
An empty flask. Yeah, for spell or for elixirs. For my experimental elixirs.
Yeah, they have a few in stock. They
Okay.
have
I can only
5 in
carry
stock
3.
currently.
I'll take 3 then, because I can only make 3 at a time.
Okay. That'll be 6 silver.
Okay. I can do that.
If he doesn't have the money, I'll give him the money.
I'm sorry, 6 copper.
I got it. Okay.
I tried to very much overcharge you.
He might seem
No,
naive, but he's
I'm
not
rich.
actually.
I'm rich.
You're
I don't,
rich.
I'm so rich.
Do you have any platinum?
I have 200.
That's more than I got. What the fuck?
I think
You
Bean
have
said
infinite
that.
electrum.
I do have infinite amount of electrum.
I think Bean rolled really high for me when he was doing it.
I did. That's true. Rebecca, Zarin, what are you gonna be helping out, trying to help with the rebuild effort as well, or do you want to do anything else?
For right now, yeah, I'm helping with the rebuild.
Okay. So I'll say the two of you spend a couple hours. It takes you it takes you a little bit of time to find the general store, Oirin, but other than that, it doesn't take much time. So if you also want to pitch in or do anything else, you have time to.
What are we pitching in? Sorry.
Helping with the rebuild effort on the town.
Oh. Yeah, I'll help with that. I'm
Okay.
good with tools.
Indeed, you are. All right. After probably 30 or 40 minutes of working, you'll see. Well, much sooner than that. 10 minutes, like 15 minutes into it, you see Oirin return. But after about 30 or 40 more minutes, Rebecca, you notice you don't know where Morgan went.
Oh,
You see everyone else
fuck.
working around the bottom area.
I mean, he's probably not easy to miss. I'll ask. Actually, did I learn anything just by talking from people about
Talk. So I'm having that go on just a bit more before I.
Oh, okay,
roll it.
okay. Yeah. I'll ask people if they've seen a really big half elf, half drow.
Okay. And Rebecca, you would have noticed this. They're not. The elves here seem much less put off by you being a half elf than elves in general.
Are there half elves here?
Not that you've seen. Actually, let me roll. They're okay. I should clarify. They're not like treating you just like an elf, though, but it's much less of the
usual
yeah.
snobbishness.
Yeah. You actually would have seen one other half elf since you've been here. But yeah, you ask a couple people, and as you're asking, you're like looking around between talking to people to see if you can see them yourself. And you see him up above walk out of Galen's building.
Son of a bitch. Do I see which way he's going after leaving?
He walks up to the railing of the upper areas and looks down, and he just yells, "Hey, Rebecca! Y'all should get up here."
I'll take the elevator. I was gonna cape at the mountain bank
around.
and smack him in the back of the head, but yeah, I'll take the elevator.
Everyone is looking around at him, yelling loudly. Yes, you gather up the others and go up there.
Morgan, what did you
Yes?
do?
I mean, I felt bad about the man losing his wife, so I went to talk to him again.
Yeah?
And... One second, let me make sure I'm getting this right. And he said that he wasn't, telling the whole truth yesterday. So I wanted to get y'all before, he said what he was talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you broke into his house and started, rummaging through his shit.
See, I might have thought about that. But no, you can tell Rebecca that Morgan like actually feels bad for this man having lost his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go talk to Galen then.
So I gave, because it seemed like something Dylan would have done with Morgan.
Yep.
Going and talking to him again. I gave him one roll, and he rolled a nat 20, which he has a negative modifier. But it's I mean, what are you gonna do? Why does Morgan roll nat 20s on persuasion checks all the time?
Only when, like, it's
Persuasion
really
check.
dumb. Not when it matters.
Starting a war.
Only when it's dumb.
Starting a war. Telling a man you're sorry for something you had nothing to do with. Lying to get past a cult. Yeah. So you walk in again, and the Galen's looking real uncomfortable at his seat. You see him like, actually, what is Oiron's passive perception?
14. Good, right?
16. Rebecca, you notice him like as you're walking in, shoving a handkerchief into his pocket.
All right.
I guess it's good that you're all here now. I must apologize. I wasn't being completely forthright yesterday.
All right.
Let me find the name here. So, as I said yesterday, the priest who had led the village died. I stepped in trying to lead those that were here in the defense. And I did see, and that is when I saw my wife die, as I said yesterday. However, after that, I did find myself face to face with this dragon rider you were speaking of. Um, with everything going on, I'll admit I was not as brave as I should have been. And I begged for my life to the dragon rider. Unfortunately, he took me up on that offer. And agreed to spare me and leave Althand intact in exchange for information.
What sort of information?
Information about other settlements nearby. I haven't been able to. I didn't know that's what he was going to ask of me until the first time he had me meet him. But at that point, I couldn't just let him come back and destroy what remained of the village.
Now,
The rider was wearing ornate purple robes.
had a green
And
mask.
had this fancy green mask, yes.
Sounds like he's our guy. You don't by chance know where the main group is? Because if I'm being honest, I was a bit suspicious of you, and I had I'll look around the room and just kind of telepathically signal to Andrada to decloak.
See him jump a bit.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had her follow you last night to just to see where you're going, because we heard from some animals that you left. You were seen leaving a couple nights, so I had her follow, and we found that little grove. But if do you by chance know where the actual group is?
I've only ever met with Truth and his rider
Truth.
at that place. I'll put it in chat. Truth.
Truth. Okay. I thought. And here I was thinking it was gonna be like the prophets from Halo. I am truth, the voice of Tiamat.
I've only ever met with Truth and his rider at the clearing you speak of. But
Wait,
I
Truth
do know.
is the dragon.
Yeah, Truth and his rider.
Fuck. Okay.
At that clearing. However, I do know when they leave, Truth flies southeast.
For the winter.
And also that the rider's clothes and hair are usually very wet when they arrive.
Green dragons are semi-aquatic. Is there a lake nearby?
To my knowledge, no. Though, I don't know how far away they fly. It could be out of my area of expertise. I'm not positive.
The local birds, do they fly far, or do they tend to stay in general the same area?
Migratory patterns of birds in the Forgotten Realms. I mean, they fly away in the winter. They usually return to the same area of the forest, though.
I'll look at Andromeda. Go ask around, see if any birds around here have seen know that there's a lake southwest of that clearing.
Okay.
What the fuck? Is my sister watching The Phantom Menace? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
But there's a dragon. And a rider.
Yep, she's just watching The Phantom Menace.
How come when I roll on Andromeda's sheet, even if I put 2 GM,
It still pops
it
up.
doesn't GM roll?
Usually you have me make the rolls anyway, so...
Yeah. That all said, and not that it makes anything better, but there haven't been any other attacks since I started giving the information. I think they're planning and preparing for the next round. They haven't acted on any of it yet. There's still time if that's what you intend to do.
I understand in some aspects, like, yes, you had to do this to save your village, but at the same time, yes, you've been buying time, but you've also gravely endangered the other settlements.
You sold them out.
I wouldn't say that. They still have time. We can still stop them. But,
Do what you will with me, but I ask one thing. If you intend to stop them, do what you will with me after you do that. That way, in case you fail, the village doesn't lose its hope. As misplaced as it may be.
yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll do anything with you. I just think you should, after this is over, tell the village and let them decide what to do. Because you lied to them. Yeah, you lied to us, but we're just visitors. They're your people. They should be the ones to decide.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Why is I proficient in persuasion? Let's go.
Damn.
I will. Thank you.
time does the dragon usually come by when you do meet them?
If he comes by, it's around the middle of the night.
When's the last time it was here? Well, not here, but like in the clearing.
3 days ago.
And what's the...
I never know when they will be here. I'm to go out there every night and wait.
What's the average interval?
It's been back to back. It's been a 10-day in between. I don't know that there's been long enough to actually... There hasn't been a pattern that I've noticed in the 2 weeks. I think that might be by design, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I do have an idea. How much taller is he than me?
How tall is Rebecca?
She is 5'9".
Short.
That's average.
For what?
A woman?
That's average for a woman? That's tall for a woman. I rest my case.
I rest my case.
Oh yeah, that is tall. Average seems to be 5'4". With the tallest being around 5'7". Oh, in Latvia.
He is nearly a foot taller than you.
That works. It's like I have an idea, and I'll mask of many faces into him.
He would be no, not nearly a foot. He's 6'3".
Yeah, disguise self works. You can change your height up to a
To a
foot. So.
But yes, they fly almost directly southeast when they leave. Well, southeast from the clearing, that is.
Yeah, I'm currently disguised as him. How about from now on you just stick to the village, and I'll be there with. Well, we'll be there to greet the dragon next time they show up.
Okay.
This won't work up close, but we already set up some traps there. So as soon as it like this will get them in close enough, but as soon as they land, they'll know whether it be seen through my disguise or the trap's going off.
Very well. I can't think of the word I was going to use. I know it starts with a D, but I don't know. I don't intend to tell
Divulge?
you. No.
Oh.
It's like Dane or something like that.
That's
To tell you, to advise you on your plan. But just to give you what information I have, I don't know whether they will be back or when it will be. In regards to whatever future attacks they're planning on the other villages, I don't know if that is soon or if that is far off.
I would send your best messengers to the other villages. Let them know that there is likely an attack coming at an unknown time in the future, but they should be ready, so it's not an ambush.
I was instructed that any messengers that would arrive in the other villages would have severe consequences.
I see. All right, that makes sense.
Like,
Probably the town's being razed to the ground.
oh,
Where did you get chips in here?
you're eating.
I'll drop disguise self.
If they do come back soon, I believe your plan is good.
We'll give it a night. Hopefully Andromeda spots something. She's able to pick up something from the local birds. If not, and I'll say this out loud and simultaneously think it to her. Maybe if she's not getting anything from the birds here, she can go check on the birds around the clearing, see if they know about a lake southwest. But yeah, we'll give it a night, and if they don't come, we'll...
You're interrupted in your head.
Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm getting something.
Getting something. I can't. None of them has said anything about a lake, but one of them did say about a waterfall.
Waterfall?
How can there be no lake but no a waterfall? There's a
There's
waterfall.
a stream? or
Or
river?
goes underground.
Oh God.
Oh.
Aquifer?
Zarin has PTSD from Waterfall.
Waterfall. Yet you follow the goddess of waterfalls.
There's a dragon
Whose
cave.
symbol is a waterfall. Your holy symbol, Tom, is a waterfall.
Yeah,
It was fine as long as you didn't think about it, Bean!
I like the idea that Zarin, every time he goes to use his holy symbol, he just sees the waterfall and he's like, ugh.
Do you know where a waterfall...
Yes.
Sorry. Do you know where a waterfall is, Galen? Southwest of here?
I do not know its exact location, but I do know of one.
Would you say it's
Um,
big enough for a dragon to crawl through behind it if there was a cave?
I've never been there myself, which is why I don't know the exact location. I can tell you that it is roughly 30 miles from here.
30 miles? Fuck me.
Or for Beck, about 48 kilometers.
Thank you, Beam.
That would be actually me driving to work.
We now know where he works.
Damn. You try
He
so
works
far.
at the waterfall.
He works at the dragon cave.
Beck is a member of the cult.
Oh my God, he's the one that pushed me off the waterfall.
Beck does PR for the Cult of the Dragon.
Confirmed. No, actually, it's a bit closer than work.
Unfortunately, you don't get to drive down a highway for this.
Well, if see southwest,
Southeast.
southeast. You said southwest that they fly.
I don't think I did, because I've been reading it every time. But I may have.
I swear I've been hearing southwest every time.
Check the VOD. Later, not now.
There's
no pod yet.
I can't right now.
There's no one.
Soccer's not live.
Even though I gave him permission. Even though
didn't
he
wanna
didn't
put my-
needed them, needed to.
I didn't want to turn my camera on. I'm not dressed up for the occasion.
He's buck ass naked.
Isn't that how?
My God.
The fact that he
Play
didn't
D&D?
deny it concerns me.
Isn't that how we
Why
all
would you be
play
concerned
D&D?
about what I'm wearing, sir?
You know what? I don't know.
So, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a parka and some snow pants.
What are snow pants?
They're like
Wait.
You're right. He doesn't know.
how
Right. Right.
Are they like windbreakers?
yes, but they're
Kind
thick
of.
and insulated, and they help protect you from cold snow.
Water
So
does
it's like,
not.
It's like a
goes right
leg
off of
parka.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Waterproof pants.
not always
Yes.
waterproof.
Well,
Snow
you just
goes
don't get
right
the
off of
good
it, though.
pants.
Usually worn for skiing or like when you're going to be going through deep snow.
I'm just gonna
Or-
picture the soccer's wearing waders.
Yeah.
They're kind of.
Or think like you've upset your wife very badly to where she throws all of your things outside in the snow, and you have to wear snow pants to get it all.
Bean's never
That's
seen snow though.
That's a lie. I've been up north.
It's true though.
It's snowed when I was
Yeah,
in
you've been up
college.
north, but like
I've been in
with
North
snow.
Florida. I've been in North Florida once.
Has it ever snowed in Florida while you were there?
It's flurried, yeah.
Okay,
Man.
but like nothing's like stuck though.
No, not here. It snowed like an hour and a half west of me, and stuck, but like not like the amount of snow y'all get, obviously.
Yeah, like Buffalo just got 77 inches.
77 inches of snow in 24 hours.
It was like 3 feet per hour.
Yeah, it was wild. But yeah. I know it's. I've never been there personally. I've just heard other wardens speak of it.
Has anyone in town been there? 6 feet. That's more than me. Fuck me.
And it's more than 6 feet.
Social distance.
It's
It's
two dolphins.
Once.
No, it's 1.5 dolphins. I'm sorry.
It's a hockey stick.
It's a
There's
full
a
hockey stick.
sign in one of the gas stations. This is social distance 6 feet. That's one dolphin. Just so people.
Is it? Would it
so
be
people
one
know.
Percy, Beck?
Percy's a hammerhead shark, and hammerhead sharks are bigger than dolphins.
Oh.
Yeah. I've
Well,
seen
the
a
one
hammerhead
girl
shark.
thought that he was a dolphin in the bay.
From a distance.
It's
Yeah,
like
Tom,
1 and 1/3
I'm
soccer.
gonna need you to look up a picture of a dolphin and look up a picture of a hammerhead shark.
Okay. Do I click on any mysterious links as well?
Yeah. Click on
Oh.
all the mysterious links. Be like soccer.
Yeah. I always click every link I see.
Don't do that.
What's the fun if you don't?
That's the fun.
Yeah.
All right. Someone might have. I don't know for sure. A lot of. To be blunt with you, a lot of the people that survived weren't really the adventuring or warrior sort. They were the ones that were just happen to be up in the upper layers. There are some that survived, but not a large portion of the village is the sort that would wander, other than to other neighboring settlements, or perhaps the capital. It is possible that one of them has, though.
Probably unlikely to get anything, but now we know what to look for. If the dragon doesn't show.
So, like, should I get my traps back now, or...
No, we'll wait the night, see if it shows up. If not, we'll start making our way downtown. No, making our way to
'Cause
the
I
waterfall.
I paid good money for those.
We'll get them back if the dragon doesn't come, and if the dragon does come, we'll use it, kill the dragon, and take them back.
The dragon's immense weight just flattens the bear traps.
Does it even work?
All right. So yeah, is there anything I can do for you to help with your stakeout, I guess?
Do you have any women?
Saren,
Sorry,
that's
it's been a while.
highly appropriate.
Well, like, I didn't ask
The
you.
man's wife just died.
Oh, right. Do you have any men?
Okay, I just can't. Is this alignment on your sheet right, Tom?
Probably not.
What? No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Sorry, I gotta change that. No, sorry. Lawful neutral.
Okay, not lawful evil. No.
Not lawful evil. Yeah, not lawful evil. There we go.
All right. So you'll go and stake out the clearing.
Yeah, let's look for a spot that the others can hide in. That's near to the clearing where, like, that's close enough where they can, like, pounce on the dragon, but not close enough to where the dragon automatically knows they're there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a group stealth check. This time, probably including Andromeda.
Yeah, she's there. At advantage,
So
because
everyone
she'll
make
be
a-
invisible.
Everyone make a stealth check.
Where's that at? I found it.
Uh,
Never mind. Don't listen to me.
But where are the men, though?
Dead.
In the YMCA.
No.
God damn it, Saren.
I
I mean,
know.
I'm gonna say since you're staying still, like laying in wait, it's not at disadvantage. So I'm gonna take the 8.
Okay. Also, Bean, did you want me to play Morgan, so you don't have to?
If there's a combat, yeah.
Okay.
There's not gonna be one.
I'm just out here trying to get that point of inspiration.
Yeah, thanks.
Rebecca, you're giving Oirin and Zarin tips on where to hide. And meanwhile, Morgan's just disappeared.
Where the fuck did he go? I mean, good job, but where the fuck did he go?
I mean, he rolled higher than Andromeda.
Somehow
My
Andromeda rolled higher than me.
Morgan rolled a 29.
Oh my god! He's the wind.
Yeah, I'll I know, like, I rolled stealth, but, like, I guess that's more me instructing. But yeah, because I'm not hiding, I'm standing where Galen would be, and then Andromeda would be the raven next to me.
Okay. All right. And you're just gonna re-up disguise self every hour.
Yep.
Alrighty. You sit there, and you wait, and you wait, and now it's 2 in the afternoon, and you wait, and now it's sunset,
And you wait.
And you wait, and Oirin and Zarin have just been laying in a hole this whole time.
Shia LaBeouf.
How long have we been waiting?
At this point, you would have been waiting about 6 hours.
Group in a
What
hole.
what,
This
what
is
do I have
fine.
to roll to see if Zarin falls asleep?
Um,
Do you have narcolepsy?
I have
Actually,
what?
it's
You know, give me-
it's a
just give me
character
a-
you're playing. It probably.
give me a wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you stay awake.
Oh god, we've been here for fucking ever.
And stayed in a hole for 36 hours straight.
Oh,
That kind of
6.
sounded weird.
I mean, you lived in a hole back in your village.
Yeah.
This is quite homey.
Sometimes we were allowed to
It
leave.
was. I mean, it was more. There was more stuff in it than just a regular hole like this.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
sometimes we were allowed to leave. Oh. All right. It gets to midnight, which is when when he said the normal meeting time is, and there is no sign of the dragon. Another hour comes and goes. And
Nothing happens.
nothing happens.
I'm going to fucking bed. This fucking dragon ain't showing up. It's been like quite a while, right?
Yeah. I mean, you were there early compared to when he said the normal meeting would be. But you wait through the meeting time, and then I'll say at least another 30 minutes.
Yeah. Zarin starts snoozing.
Zarin falls asleep in his heavy armor in a hole.
He hasn't moved in hours. He's just stiff.
Yeah, I'll kind of prop myself up against a tree and just stop moving. Watching the clearing.
Have we seen
You
Morgan once?
You hear a voice right behind you, Rebecca. So, like, can we go to sleep now?
Through Andromeda, yes. I'll wake you
You
if
have it.
something major happens, but you'll probably hear a dragon.
No one had seen or heard Morgan up until that point for like the last 12 hours.
Actually, let me see if I'm startled. Oh yeah, I fuck me. So yeah, I do that with not through Andromeda because I would have lucked out on my stationary mode. But I'll
Quiet. We're trying to.
yeah,
We're
I'll
waiting for a dragon.
sit down and just kind of rest.
All right, you all take a long rest. Oirin, you get your flash of geniuses back.
Hell yeah. Gonna wait for that.
Can you guess what spell I prepared?
Oh, can I make a elixir?
Yes.
How do I do this?
I mean, you just it's made now.
I make
Yeah, you just
two
decided.
of them. I make 2 elixirs. I just
Yeah, I believe you make 2.
and I only find out once I take it.
I'm gonna have to read it actually.
No, I think I think I know. I think I roll immediately.
Yeah, you
and then
roll. You roll now.
Okay, I roll a 2d6
Yep.
or 1d6
2d6.
2 times.
Either way, same thing.
Yeah.
3 and a 1. So you get
So
an
I get-
elixir of resilience and an elixir of healing.
Hell yeah. I have to write that into my. item.
You can also spend spell slots if you want to make additional ones.
Right, I'm not doing that. Right, I'm gonna do one. And then
The sun
resilience,
comes
you
up.
said?
Yeah. The sun comes up. All of you wake up. You got a long rest, but all of you except for Rebecca are like dead tired from being up so late still.
Oh my god. What time of day is it?
It'd be a bit later than normal. It would be like probably 10 in the morning,
Okay.
just since y'all were up so late.
We got 10 hours of sleep.
You got 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, 8 hours. Okay. I mean, that's still pretty good. Oh fuck. Are we waiting here again? I don't care either way, but like I'm kind of comfy in this hole now.
I'm gonna take off my heavy armor if we are
Yeah.
digging into my joints.
I mean, what do you guys think? We could wait another night, or we could start making progress to the waterfall.
Uh, how big's the hole?
The hole you're in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a hole dug into the dirt. It's like where there's like where there's a holes under where some of the tree roots have like grown up and back into the ground.
Okay. Can I
You're
make
like you were like laying up underneath some tree roots basically.
Okay. Can I make a bunker?
It'll take a bit, but sure.
We got all day.
I mean, we're waiting anyways. Yeah. So. Okay. Like I purposely make this big enough to like hold 4 people just in case. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then like how the Japanese did. I have like a fake like chute, if you will, and like branches over it to like hide it. That's cool.
Yeah, you spend most of the day on this.
Okay, cool.
Morgan is getting real antsy.
I'll just pass him my alchemic jug. Tell him to drink.
I mean, he has his own drink one.
Yeah, but mine's actually better.
His can make most alcohols.
Yeah, but watered down, right?
No. No, his just can't make anything other than alcohols. And it can't make like very specific ones.
Because when I poured in Tej, you had him specifically mark down that it was full
Yeah, the
strength.
Tej, because that was a specialty one. Like specialty ones aren't included. So he had to. But once you did more of it into there, it went to regular. That was just at first.
Oh, I thought it was like, never mind. Not important. Yeah, I'll just tell him to drink.
So like, how would we know if the attack started? If they're not going to attack this place?
Probably smoke rising. Oh shit! And dropping that flag up real quick.
Look for the poison rising from the dragon. Andromeda flies up. And make me a perception check for Andromeda.
Not bad.
13.
Not great, but not bad.
She sees nothing. There's some clouds to the south that she thinks might be smoke for a bit, but then it's just clouds.
Actually, I'll have her start flying towards where that waterfall should be, just to kind of gauge where it is.
Okay.
Invisibly, of
fly
course.
speed?
Her fly speed as an imp is 60 feet.
Okay.
Let me double check. It's 40 feet. But if she changes into a raven, it's 60 feet. So yeah, she'll invisibly fly as a raven to the waterfall.
Okay.
And telepathically, like, don't worry, I don't think any gargoyles will attack you this time. Watch out for dragons, though.
That's not funny.
I mean, at least this time we're in constant communication, so if you have any issues, I'll just snap you right back.
It would take her quite a few hours still.
Yeah. I figured.
But she does end up seeing a waterfall on the horizon. A small mountain peak rising up in the middle of the forest. Dropping water off of it.
Let's see what you get closer. Actually, I'll snap. I'm in her head. I can see what she sees.
Okay.
And I'll describe it to the group.
Aaron, you watch as Rebecca's eyes glaze over again, much like when you thought she was dead.
She's still breathing.
But she's talking to you.
That's a new one. Write that down. Write that down.
About seeing things that are obviously not right in front of you.
Yep.
You see the forest sprawling. You don't see any other birds flying over this area of the forest.
Not surprised.
At about the time that Oirin gets out his binder and starts writing down what you're talking about and how you're doing this, a shadow passes over top of Andromeda.
Oh, shit.
Big shadow.
And Andromeda looks up, and you're staring at the underbelly of a dragon, about 100 feet above you.
Dive into the forest now. If it makes a move for her, I'll hold my action for it to like either attack or swallow her. Basically, I want to snap her out as it strikes, so it thinks that she's dead.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be paying any attention to her.
Okay.
As it passes over, since it's flying faster, and it dives towards. It starts descending at a dive towards where the waterfall is. So was Andromeda diving to the woods, or were you?
If we realized that it wasn't paying any attention to her, then just...
She starts descending and then stops.
Did you unmute specifically to cough?
I was gonna talk and then I sneezed. I forgot what I was gonna say now because I sneezed.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the dragon, see if it enters the waterfall, or if there's another entrance it goes into.
By the time Andromeda is able to get there, again, the dragon is
Much
faster
faster.
than Andromeda. There's no sign of the dragon.
Stealthily approach the waterfall and see if like you can go around it. See what's on the other side of it.
Okay, make me a straight stealth roll.
Because invisibility does not fucking matter against dragons. Let's go.
Do this the fast way. Andromeda descends into the woods a little bit before the waterfall and begins looking around. Make me a perception check.
Oh god. Not great.
Andromeda finds herself stuck.
Well,
Wings entangled in thick spider webs.
well, time to change shape into a spider.
And there is a large form crawling across the webs towards her.
Change it to a spider.
This will be a... What is this thing called again? Why am I stupid? Andromeda sees a humanoid spider
Oh god.
crawling towards her.
Oh no.
Nope. Nope. Yeah.
And it gets an attack first before you snap. Or did you not say snap? I might have misheard.
Change into a spider.
Okay. She's changed into a spider, but this thing is still... It doesn't seem fooled since it watched it happen. Let this be a bite and a claw.
Is it magical?
It's like I'm changing the things to toggle real quick. No.
No? Okay, she'll resist it. Her AC is 13.
Uh, 22 to hit.
Fuck.
4 piercing damage and
Reduced
4
to 2.
poison. But
She's
I
immune to
think she's
poison.
immune to poison. So it is 2 damage.
2. Okay.
60. Okay. And the claw. That is a 20 to hit, which
Yep.
is 8 reduced to 4 slashing damage.
4. Okay. She was at 8. Reduced to 4. She has 4 HP.
So I guess roll me an initiative for Andromeda. And one for you as well, Rebecca.
That's Andromeda. Here's me. Really?
Andromeda's turn.
She's gonna disengage and drop out of the web, because spiders don't get stuck in webs.
Okay. So just dropping. You would land in another giant web. About a foot below this one.
I skid her out of there.
Okay. Rebecca, your turn.
Telepathically, do you want me to snap you out, or are you good?
As you're asking her this, you see another 2 of these humanoid spiders.
Yeah,
Just within
whatever
her
you
vision.
think, I'm vetoing it. You're coming back.
All right, you snap, and Andromeda is back next to you. You're staring at yourself currently.
I look pretty good. Like, just kind of like you see Rebecca just kind of like tilt her head and just kind of like brush her hair back.
I didn't like that. Those things were nope.
Yeah, I saw them
Actually,
too.
I will show you what this thing looks like. Should've put-
I'll make a
no.
little trinket with precipitation that is a picture of them
Okay.
to show everyone.
You know, let me just wonder if this works. What is it? What is the show? Shift C? Can y'all see that?
I accidentally
him.
immediately clicked and it went away because I was
I
busy
see
just
him.
drawing
He
boxes.
kind of looks like the guy from Lilo and Stitch,
Jump.
Jumbo.
Jumba.
or like
you.
in a mix between him and the guy from Monsters Inc., the boss man,
Yeah,
Water news.
yeah.
yeah,
so
water,
this
water.
is a human-sized
Yo, is that
humanoid
Chugs?
spider.
I just realized that's fucking Chugs. Sorry.
What, Morgan's picture?
Morgan's character. That's Morgan.
That's what it used to be.
This?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking Chugs.
Yeah, with elf ears.
I didn't even see the elf.
Yeah, I'll make a little picture with Precipitation's trinket, which
Bro, I don't even know. What is he drinking in that? Oh my god!
Let's imagine it's just
It's got chunks.
melted caramel.
Now that things have calmed down a bit, Rebecca, you and Andromeda also realized that you saw many birds, squirrels, rabbits tied up in these webs.
that would explain why there's no birds in the area. So, ooh, that actually might be part of their defense.
We go over it.
Or
And at this point, it would be a brown sunset.
let's do a short rest. So Andromeda gets her hit points back. And we'll wait another night, I guess. And then start making our way over. Making our way over there.
And all right. And the night passes uneventfully.
Damn it.
Soccer, you do have to re-roll your elixirs.
Oh yeah, I lose
They
them. I can't.
expire at
They
the end of the
do.
next long rest.
Oh, you probably could have given the health potion.
Well, do you guys? Oh, let's see here. Here it is.
That is a healing and a flight.
Healing and flight. Okay.
Oh.
I should just have all the elixirs on my list and just mark them off as I have them, I guess.
I can cast fly on 3 people. So the 4th can use that elixir to fly. How long does that fly last?
10 feet for 10 minutes.
Oh, you only get a fly speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like these are more meant for like battles.
Or like just traversing
And
a
you
cave.
get some temp HP when you drink
Yeah.
it too.
Oh yeah, because I have a
Restorative reagents.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if I can't fly myself, I can carry you. I guess you're small.
Hey, I'm not that small.
Your size is literally small.
How do you know I'm small and you're not just big?
Yeah, you biggie.
Biggie Smalls.
I'm 3 foot, 42, a whole 42 pounds.
But yeah,
Are you
let's
actually?
I guess gather up Morgan's traps, and I'll disarm the snare,
Oh, Morgan's already gathered them up by the time you say this.
and I'll send Andromeda back to the village to tell Guy, Galen,
Galen.
Guy from Galaxy Quest, Galen to that he will have to start going back to the clearing because the dragon didn't come, and we're gonna start making our way to the waterfall. So hopefully, you won't have to tell the dragon anything else. But unfortunately, to keep up the ruse, he's gonna have to stay there, going to the clearing. And we'll head off in the direction that Andromeda told us to go.
You're walking, making your way through the forest, and after about 3 or 4 hours, around the middle of the day, you hear the distinctive sound of a large tree snapping off to y'all's right, followed by a woman screaming.
What the fuck was that?
I take out Cyrus, I activate it, and bolt in that direction.
I run.
Okay.
I Misty Step.
We Misty stepping.
Oh yeah.
All right. You get to a. We'll use. We don't need a map yet.
Also, Orem, as you're all running to the sound, you hear Rebecca muttering under her voice, "Please don't be a dinosaur. Please don't be a dinosaur."
Yep.
Which is not a thing you've probably ever seen. You've heard of them, but
Yeah.
you've never seen one.
Oirin,
start-
you notice that you're being left behind as they're running faster than you.
Let's
He only
have
has
anything?
25 feet per round. I think Morgan's faster than me now, actually.
Morgan. Yeah, Morgan has a base speed of 50.
Yeah, if he dashes, that's 100. I can double dash. Actually, no, if I double dash, I'm faster.
But if you step with the winds,
But that's burning key, and he
Or a
probably
key
wouldn't
point.
do that.
you probably wouldn't. No, that's true.
So I'm still faster. And it's difficult terrain, so I ignore it. If there's difficult
mean-
terrain.
Morgan will carry you if you allow it, Oirin, to help you get there faster.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Okay. You arrive, and you see where a giant tree has snapped, and you see what's the word here? You see a venerable old woman with her leg pinned underneath the tree, like trying desperately to pull her leg out from underneath it.
Do I see like anything in the immediate area just that could have made it fall?
It's come up by its roots. It doesn't look like it was cut down. It seems like it just has fallen. Like its roots are still attached. It doesn't have where it's been severed from a stump.
Does
So
it look like? Does the ground look like it's been ripped out of the ground, or it just fell?
I mean, there's like a dirt ball attached to the roots still. I don't know if that's what you mean.
So like, what he's trying to say is like, does it look natural how it came out of the ground, or does it look like it's been forced out of the ground?
It looks pretty natural.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it looks like it just happened to fall on this woman.
Okay, coincidence? I think not.
Yeah. I'll start working on cutting the tree around her.
Let's see. What's my strength modifier?
So I will say you don't know. You're worried that like Rebecca's fairly wise, I think, right?
12 wisdom, 14 intelligence.
Well, let me see here. Yeah, you have the idea that cutting it may cause it to roll,
Oh
which
shit.
would be bad.
Okay. Yeah.
It might be better if there is a little more risk to y'all, but it might be better if y'all try to lift it potentially.
Yeah. Let's everyone try and lift it. I'll also use Mage Hand to get an extra 10 pounds of force.
Um, Now correct me if I'm wrong. If I were to enlarge myself, would that make my strength modifier go up?
It would make your lift ability bigger. It wouldn't increase your modifier, but
Okay.
it doubles how much you can
it
lift.
doubles.
So it would help in this situation.
Yes, it would.
Okay, I'm going to enlarge myself.
Okay.
So, boom.
All right. Morgan will join in trying to help lift. I mean, y'all are
Wait.
trying to lift enough to get her leg out from under it, really.
Wait,
Yeah, we only
actually,
need to get it like up an inch.
wait. A tree is considered an object, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be just better to just shrink the tree?
I mean, so here's the thing. When I say a large tree, this is a feckin' massive tree. So even if you reduce it, it will be
It's still
pretty
fucking
big.
large.
Okay.
Like that's not gonna free this lady. Like you're reasonably certain her leg is probably crushed under this tree.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Okay.
You can try either way you want. You can't enlarge yourself and reduce the tree though, because it's concentration.
No, that's not. Yeah. I was just saying, like,
It's constipation.
which way is better to go about this? Reducing the tree and all of us pick it up, or me enlarging myself and still
Just
picking up the
make.
tree?
We're all lifting it. I think enlarge.
Yeah, enlarge yourself would probably help the most.
Okay. Then I enlarge myself. I am very big man.
All right. The five of you, including Andromeda, and one of you being very big, go and start lifting on the tree. Which let me look at strength modifiers real quick.
Not good.
Rebecca's pretty strong.
Yeah. I actually nerfed my strength. It was originally a 20 because I started with my dex and strength
Zaren's
at
strong
20s.
too.
Yeah.
Is it just me? Am I?
I mean, you're still helping. You know what I mean?
Every little
I'm
bit
there.
helps.
Like, because it's a combined thing of trying to lift this tree. Even
Yeah,
if you're not lifting as
yeah.
much as someone else, you're still taking some of the weight.
Also, Mage Hand is doing less than you, but it's helping.
Mage Hand is lifting 5 pounds of the tree.
I thought I could do 10.
Oh, is it 10? Okay. It's lifting
10
10 pounds of the tree, which I think is still less than Oiran. I'd have to do the math. 8 times 15 because he's small is definitely more than 10.
Yes.
All right. It takes all your effort to lift the tree, knowing that you put yourselves at risk if it shifts against you. But
Good
then,
matrix.
even as you are close to freeing the woman, the tree begins to rise on its own. 2 other trees standing nearby shift back along the ground as the elven woman stands and smiles, showing no sign of injury.
Brett.
Heroes at last, she says.
Oh god, it's a
How
tree
many-
ant.
How many might fall back in fear at the sight of a stranger in the woods, or think first of their own safety before helping another? I grant you my blessing. May your hearts prove true where others fear to tread. The woman picks flowers from her hair that you swear were not there a moment ago, then twists her fingers to weave them into garlands as if by magic.
What
She
the?
lays a garland.
I just realized I have Dimension Door. I could have just touched her and teleported her 5 feet to the right.
You certainly could have. She lays a garland around each of your necks, then suddenly transforms into an owl. Her awakened tree servants stomp after her into the forest.
What the fuck just happened?
Huh?
Beck is literally me reading this chapter.
What the fuck?
Orwin, can you detect magic? Is these garlands magical?
Yes.
I do not have detect magic.
Do you have identify?
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
Yeah.
I don't have identify.
You don't have identify? Oh my god.
I have detect magic.
I use it. I wasn't asking if you had detect magic. I have detect magic. I was asking if you had identify.
I have detect magic.
Not at the moment. I can tomorrow.
Oh, you can do it as a ritual if it has that little R next to it.
Oh, what does
Can
that mean?
artificers do rituals?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. So basically, if you're able to do rituals, which I'm looking at right now, a ritual is like you spend 10 minutes longer than the regular casting time, and you can cast it for free. Or it doesn't take a spell slot.
Gotcha. I need a
Yeah, they have ritual
pearl.
casting.
I need a pearl and an owl feather.
I'll say you have a pearl, and an owl feather just dropped from the woman that turned into an owl and flew away.
Oh,
You
perfect.
could also use your tools as a focus to replace that component.
Oh,
Not the GP value pearl though. I don't think.
No, not the pearl. Just the feather.
Yeah.
true.
All
Don't
right.
need to do anything. I cast identify.
Yeah. You touch.
Touch the
Garland
garland
around your
for
neck
11,
for 11
minutes. You need to touch it for 11 minutes.
So does he just sit there and like touch things and like what is he doing?
He touches and he knows things.
The fuck is he doing?
Identify. Bree.
Oh.
You don't know Bree. Friend of mine used to do this a lot.
Gotcha.
Okay. After touching your garland for 11 minutes. It gives you protection from being detected by a particular dragon's animal spies.
Oh shit.
And steals your will against the fear of a dragon.
That's great. Does it tell you the name of said dragon?
No.
No. Hopefully it's fuckface.
Tiamat?
Not Tiamat. It would not work against Tiamat.
It's not truth.
Kruth, that's it.
Truth.
Kruth, the voice of Tiamat.
Truth, like Chult. Yeah, I'm very confused why there's this random druid.
Old woman gives us flowers, refuses to elaborate, leaves.
Turns into an owl, leaves with her 3 awakened tree companions. Now the question is, if Rebecca would have started sawing into that tree, does that
Oh,
count
no.
as attacking the awakened tree, and does it start combat?
That's why, yeah. You like made me think.
Now, would it be a critical because she was like technically knocked prone?
No, I was attacking the tree. Well, the tree was prone, so it'd have advantage.
Let's look at a Awakened Trees stat block real quick.
Those are scary, honestly.
Now, I thought awakened trees only like came around when there was a tree ant.
No, druids can have some spells that spawn them.
There's a spell called Awaken.
There's
also,
Awaken that you can cast on trees to make them alive.
And there's a common magic item called a Pot of Awakening.
How many times can you use that?
Once.
Once.
Oh.
You plant a tree in it, it grows, it shatters the pot.
And the plot.
It breaks the plot. There's also, what was it? There's a druid spell that you can summon guardians as part of it that were a tree.
You kind of get the feeling that this woman was some sort of guardian of the forest, and once the dragon killed, but wanted to make sure whoever she was giving her help to was actually like out here to help people.
Did Andromeda get a garland?
Andromeda did get a garland.
Oh, that's nice.
Andromeda got a tiny garland.
It's adorable.
You could use it as a bracelet.
Yeah, let's continue on to the waterfall, I guess, with our powers invigorated.
You continue on. A few more hours later, Skyland sheet. You're walking, and Rebecca, you're in the lead at this point. And Morgan just reaches out and grabs your shoulder and says, "Wait."
Oh, is it the spider webs?
There's very thin spider webs that he points out. Like they're very hard to see against the mist of the forest.
Son of a bitch. Is there any above us?
There is not.
Andromeda, fly
Like,
straight
not
up.
directly above you.
Yeah, Andromeda, fly straight up. See if how close we are.
Okay. Andromeda flies up. It's like a quarter mile.
Could we get there in 10 minutes with a 60-foot fly speed?
With a 60-foot fly speed?
Dashing?
Dashing. 60 times 100. Yeah, you can get there.
All right, let's just
It won't be stealthy.
It won't be stealthy, no.
You can get there not dashing too, but it won't be stealthy. Moving stealthily is half movement.
And that won't get us there.
Dash, okay. If you could dash stealthily, but I don't think you can dash stealthily. I'm gonna have to say no to that.
Actually, did Crawford make a roll in that?
Actually, let me double check this. Let me double check my math. Divide by 2. No, you can get there moving stealthily.
Hiding in combat does not require the hide. Oh, does require nothing prevents you from dashing. So yes, you can dash. Well, stealth. What the
Kinda
fuck?
dumb. But even without the dashing, you can make it.
All right, yeah.
Barely.
Let's let's do that. I'll carry Oiron because I'm
Okay.
strong.
And you're casting fly.
Fly.
And at this point, Zarin, the enlarge has worn off.
Very good. He looks in his pants before he goes back to normal.
Oh my god. It's
Alright,
it's the
so
same
Zarin,
relative size.
Zarin, add your con modifier to your charisma modifier and tell me what that is.
My con and my charisma, you said?
Yeah.
My charisma modifier is a 4. My con modifier is a 3.
7.
7 what?
You know.
Feet? God damn! Thank you, Bean. You made my night.
But when you were enlarged, it was 14.
Oh my god!
But it looked the same size to you.
It did, actually. Because you were also bigger.
Oh.
Alright. So you fly up and over. Everyone roll me stealth checks.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
I'm proficient in these.
Oh no.
Andromeda's invisible.
Zarin is just running.
We're
Clack,
in
clack,
the
clack,
air.
clack,
We're
clack.
flying! How are you making sound?
Oh, right. Okay.
The wind.
Zarin decides that he forgets where we're going.
We
And
can
he
see
starts
it!
he starts playing his hand drum.
I'd have Andromeda
luckily
smack the shit out of him.
Luckily, with the other rolls, y'all are able to stop Zarin. That is a group success.
The Andromeda and Morgan probably carried.
You fly over increasingly web-filled forest. And you set down at the edge of a small pond.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I need Andromeda. Oh.
To Andromeda's.
They're
And
coming
beyond.
to your town. I'll use an action to regain a spell slot too.
You see a pool of water at the base of the waterfall. The surface of the pool is obscured by an emerald haze. But yeah.
Morgan, is that poison? Breathe it in.
Oh no, let me taste it. And he goes and he like pulls out a cup, a tankard from his back pocket. Don't question it. And he dips it into the water. Don't taste good, but I don't think it's poison.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try and sneak in. We can fly right now, so let's just fly above the water and get around the waterfall into that cave that looks like it's over there.
Zarin is just shaking right now.
Actually, can we see the cave? Or is that a consequence of the...
Probably consequently.
Probably Morgan can, with his fucking...
You can just barely see the cave. I almost did it right. Yeah, Morgan and Zarin, because of Zarin's intimate knowledge of waterfalls, can see that can tell that there's a cave behind the waterfall.
Hey, there's something back there.
Alright, let's fly on over. I'm
Okay.
carrying Orin, so I'll be right here.
Give me 1 second before y'all fly over.
Roll initiative.
The dragon bursts out of the
No.
pond and is like,
No.
"Greetings! It is I, Truth of
No,
the
what
Covenant."
What would make you think that? They can't breathe water.
Truth.
All right, you
No.
fly over to the entrance and just stay at the entrance for a second. The tunnel slopes steeply downwards. And it seems to be very slick. Zarin, you can't see in here, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I do have.
You don't have dark vision if you're human and don't have any abilities that give you dark vision.
I'm just here.
Yeah, I'm looking at Zarin's vision. He's literally on the edge of the known universe. He can only
Shit.
see half of Morgan.
I can't really see in here, guys.
You also hear
Shit.
hush voices down the tunnel.
Oh fuck, there's people here.
Be quiet.
Oh, I have a torch.
No. Morgan will, I guess, take your hand and guide you.
Morgan, will you hold my hand?
Yoki.
We won't make any sound because we're floating over the rock. Let's just be quiet. Oh, Andromeda just phased into the rock. She's fucking dead.
Andromeda's dead, guys.
Also, she's invisible. I'll mark that.
There's a cult meeting. We're late.
Halt! See an elf. Well, you see 4 elves. Actually, Rebecca doesn't. And neither does Zarin. But Oira and Andromeda and Morgan do.
I mean, I'm carrying Orin, so like I'm on his space.
Am I still being carried?
Yeah, so we don't make sound as we walk.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, you are running out of time on that.
Yeah.
And you see
Are they wearing masks or?
4 elves. No, they're wearing very dirty clothing. Are you the new arrivals?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Roll me a persuasion check, Rebecca.
You mean deception?
A deception check, yeah.
Perception.
All right, watch this.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah? Well, what are your names?
What a dumb question to ask. You know them quite well.
We're not supposed to give our names out.
We're supposed to tell the boss who was sent here.
Right, and you're not the boss, are you?
No, I'm the one that's supposed to tell the boss.
I'd rather tell him myself.
He raises his crossbow at you.
Forgive my friend here. He's a bit, shall we say, adversarial. I'm Nira. This is, I gesture to the little gnome. This is Mitchell. He's adversarial guy is Quinn, and big boy over there is we call
I'm
him the
Borgin.
Yeah, I was gonna tell them your cool nickname, but no. Yeah. Usually we call him the Fat Man, but he also goes by Morgan.
You can call me
Borgin.
Quinny.
Morgan's fake name is Borgin.
Borgin. I didn't hear Borgin. I heard Morgan.
It seems like a Morgan name, right? Dylan's gonna kill me. If you're the new arrivals, why are you sneaking in here flying?
We got lost.
Well, we actually flew in and not actually sneaking. We just were about to actually set down as you stopped us.
Also, you gotta keep in mind, Zarin can't see these people, so he's just like
I'm just looking in the
everyone-
dark,
he's just
hoping to
looking
see
around,
someone.
hoping he's looking at who's talking. He's like trying to follow, like look at the source of the noise as best he can, but it's dark and it's a cave, so it's like a little bit of echo. Rebecca, make me a deception check at advantage.
Nice.
Another 31.
Jesus.
All right. Well, just to make sure you're who you say you are, we gotta ask you a couple questions.
Oh God.
Stuff that only true cultists would know. What is the name of the green dragon here?
Truth. I can't pronounce it. Bean.
It's Chirth, isn't
Truth.
it?
That's it.
Truth.
Truth.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
it's
is it?
truth.
Chuth?
Truth.
Chuth. Okay.
Yeah. Truth.
Shoot.
Put it in chat again.
Of course.
Second.
What is your name?
What
What
is your quest?
What is your favorite color?
What is the name of the white worm speaker?
I know that. I know that.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, one of the two people that was here for this,
Varam.
I can roll for.
Or at least he was. I don't know if he still is. I heard he lost
How
his
many
mask.
worm speakers are there?
Would I know this?
7.
You know that there's 5 types of chromatic dragon.
Oh, 5. Yeah, I would have said 5, not 7. I don't know why I said 7.
Very well. You may enter.
Yeah, I'll set down Arum, and I'll sit down. And as we're passing by, I'll tell the guys, like, you might want to rethink that last one. I don't know, it feels kind of obvious.
No, these are ones that only true cultists would know. I need... The floor is very slick. As you descend, I need each of you to make either a dexterity or an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Andromeda's
Whichever you
not
prefer.
walking.
Andromeda is not walking.
Oh.
Jeez, Rebecca.
Look, it's still an 11. It's an ability check. I might slip, but I don't fall.
Actually, you do. You tumble
Fuck.
40 feet down the hallway.
Ow!
Like you
fuck.
specifically do on a failure. You
Fuck.
just slide it right past these guys
Fuck!
to here.
Fuck! Shit! Ow! Fuck!
And you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
You might want to rethink that. It's the others.
I have a healing
Including
elixir
the
if you need
blind
it
man.
later on.
Safely descend.
Ugh.
Morgan will help you up.
Yeah, don't be cocky. I guess that's the lesson today.
You enter a chamber with a large island in the middle of a pool of water. There is you can't see those elves.
They're 5 feet up, 10 feet up,
They're 20 feet up.
20 feet up. Okay.
You can't see them. I don't know why they're not on the GM layer.
We could probably hear voices from up there, though.
No.
No?
No.
They're just watching everywhere the light touches. The light doesn't touch.
Oh, that was awful. And you can see a hallway here. You can see a platform up here. And you can see a hallway, or a cavern, I should say, over here. You do hear voices from this hallway. I don't know what to do for Tom.
I see nothing.
I'm gonna give Tom vision just for his benefit. Your character still can't see anything though.
I'm just gonna look, but I'm gonna like I said, I don't actually see.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on. You hear deep voices from this way over here, and you do hear some voices from this way as well.
Oh, actually, I will quickly turn back and ask them. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, do you know where the boss is? So we can go tell them. It's like, hey, we're here now.
I'm sending word to him. You just wait here.
All right.
And they'll go back to watching the entrance.
All right, gotta wait for the boss.
You can also tell that these four are currently paying you no attention if you do want to go elsewhere.
I'll have Andromeda kind of fly off a little bit. Just
Okay.
to kind of peek around.
Well, she can. When she was back of it, she can see that there's light up here, where she can hear the voices. You also hear the deep voices you all were hearing down here. Sound like they're arguing.
Just out of curiosity, I would walk this way just to see.
All right, Andromeda sees what seems to be like a common area full of cultists over here, and also can just make out a couple cultists laying in is it bedrolls or is it beds? It is bunks with bedrolls on them.
Why does this guy look different?
What guy look different?
They're all red tokens except for this guy. He has a white
Wait, you can see
background.
people? I can't see anyone.
Yeah, because it's where you're it's based on where you're standing. You can only see what your character can see where you are.
Oh, did he move?
So if you want to move
I
around,
can see what Andromeda sees, and I also have my
Yeah.
own field of vision.
and Rebecca, you currently see nothing. Although the voices are much louder here. Rebecca, you see what looks to be a two-headed giant.
Oh God, yeah, I'll back off.
More puny humans.
I kind of like lift my hair and show the point on my ear.
Bad at fighting. Lost year.
Not that ear, the other ear.
No recognition.
Mm. I didn't lose an ear. I could still hear
More
you
puny
just fine.
cultists here. If you go through fast. We don't want you here. And they go
Alright.
back to. He just goes and shoves the other one.
All right, I'll leave
Quit
you
touching
guys
me
to
stuff.
it. Actually, can I see any of their stuff in there?
You see 3 piles on the far end of the room of junk. Just like 3 giant trash piles. This one, wait, can you see this one?
Yeah, I can
can't tell.
barely see him.
Has on some very ornate sash. That looks more like a belt. But they're wearing it as a sash.
I'll just kind of approach slightly and like, if these two get close to each other, I'll mage hand like tug on the sash like and make it seem like this guy tugged on it. Invisible mage hand, of course.
Hands off! And the bigger one with the sash just shoves him. He stumbles back 10 feet towards you.
Oh, yep. I'll leave you guys to it. Have fun.
You hear meaty wax. When you were in here, you did also see a hallway to the north and south.
Yeah, I'm
Coming out of their room.
not bothering with that right now. I'll let everyone know. I was like, yeah, there's at least 3 two-headed giants over there. My draw will fly through here to this hallway.
Make a stealth check at advantage.
Oh shit, Andromeda, not me.
Okay. What's Andromeda's passive perception?
Her passive is 11.
Did someone just rip ass?
You just reminded me of when when we thought it was a soundboard.
So explain to me what Andromeda's doing. She's flying invisibly?
Yeah,
Is she flying high? Is she flying low? Is she flying...
probably high, just in case she passes anyone. So like she flies above them.
Okay. So she passes this hallway. And then she flies up. You had her fly up here. This room is stocked with large quantities of food and kegs. At Andromeda's guess, it seems like they're planning for a long-term assault here.
Well, let's play the long game too. I'll have her actually inject poison from her stinger into a bunch of the food and kegs.
Okay. Alright, that's going to be taking her a minute. You hear very deep voices of grunt in pain from the room that Rebecca left.
Fight, 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 fight.
Hands off me stuff! And you do hear a voice from up on the ledge now. What are they fighting about now? Ignore them. Okay, so what are y'all doing? Are y'all just waiting here?
I still
for the
can't
talk?
see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Morgan's like staying with you.
Yeah, I'm just like, Morgan. Just be my eyes, dude.
You can light a torch if you want.
Probably a bad idea.
I mean, we're welcome here right now, so.
Uh,
And they would see that you're human, so you need to see.
that's bad that like I'm human, right?
No, the cult welcomes
Most of
many
the cultists are human.
folks. Yeah.
Most of the cultists are human.
Oh, okay. Wait, how do they see then?
The ones at the entry were all elves.
Oh,
The
I haven't
the
seen any humans
the
No.
You haven't seen anyone yet.
yet.
Andromeda saw a bunch of humans in
In
the
a lit-
brightly lit torch room.
Yep.
I burn a torch.
Burning and burning.
Yeah.
Let's. What is that? The torch is 30/30, I believe.
Might be 2020.
Torch is 2020. Man, Tom, can you believe Beck just took that extra 10 feet of vision away from you?
Right. DM's discretion. Give me 30/30.
Nah. Alright, Morgan's letting go of your hand now.
I go to grab it again.
Nah, I'm gonna go over to that. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna go over to that island.
You just run across the
You
water.
see Morgan walk across the water.
Okay.
Yeah, he can do that.
What the fuck?
A lot of monks can, actually.
Right.
Alright, what are y'all doing?
I'm sketching out the layout of this cave. I don't know.
Okay.
Should I be doing something important? I don't know.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll move towards the water edge.
You know, stay with Orin.
I'll observe the water.
The water has a very green haze to it.
Like the previous water.
Borgin, you see anything?
Oregon.
Nah, the water's deep.
It's good to know.
Like deep enough to hide a dragon.
I don't know, probably.
This could be a second entrance.
What are you guys talking about hiding dragons?
Nothing. Mitchell likes to think of fun ways to use different elements.
Deception.
Deception. Slightly lower. Not bad though.
Man.
I will say Zarin.
Yep.
Meet me in secrets for a second.
Sure.
Oh,
They know.
secrets. He's part of the cult.
That would be a huge twist, honestly. I would not see that coming. Of course, the longer they're gone, the more concerned I get. We're in the middle of a base, and we're gonna be fighting a fucking dragon plus a horde of cultists. It's gonna be the temple, but worse.
Mm-hmm. We don't have guards to help us.
No, and also what was I gonna say? We do have the fact that it's a waterfall, and that's Zaren's goddess whole shtick. So if worse comes to worse, she might be able to help.
Y'all watch as Zarin starts heading south. Rebecca, you can see him looking up at the top of the cliff. Or actually, I believe all of you can see that.
Oh fuck! I forgot what name I gave him. Hey man, where are you going? It's kind of
This way.
We're gonna walk across the water. Why you going up there?
Just I don't know. Just I gotta go this way.
detect
It's just
magic.
right.
See here, 30 feet. Let's get a 30-foot. Yeah, no.
I was seeing if there's anything on Zarin, like he was enchanted or something.
Does not seem to be, no.
Hmm.
I will say, Rebecca, you think that the hallway you saw did slope upwards, so you think it goes to that same place, but you're not sure.
If you want to go up, we can go that way. I point down that hallway.
Where there's heavy thudding sounds.
We'd have to be quick though. The two-headed giants in there are fighting.
Tom?
Yes.
Just making sure you're here.
Yep.
Yeah, I pointed a direction for you.
Oh,
Like
well, I
another way up
apologize.
there.
Yeah. Can I keep going or like because he detected magic and there was nothing, right?
He didn't see any like enchantment or anything. She didn't see any enchantment or anything on you.
Okay. If I keep going, is Rebecca gonna try to stop me?
Like, are you just going straight to the wall?
Am
Or are
I?
you gonna go like the path? Okay, are you gonna go try to climb the sheer cliff face,
Yes.
or are you gonna go the way that Rebecca told you also leads that way?
Which way is it pointing me? Like up the wall?
No, you just think you need to be up there.
Oh. And then the way that Rebecca showed me gets me up there anyways, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take the way Rebecca tells me.
Is Andromeda
Okay.
done her poison spree?
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, if she's, I mean, I would have had her prioritize like the water and like other drinking stuff. But if she's not done,
Oh.
I'll have her come back and meet up with us.
I will say, Andromeda tells you telepathically that there's Evermead in there, which is very rare on the Sword Coast.
Don't touch that.
Several bottles of it.
Yeah, don't touch those. Just
But yeah, she'd still be at it even if you're having her do like the water and the food.
yeah, just the water. Probably come back now.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Fuck.
An advantage. Okay.
I'll have her sit on my shoulder now.
Okay.
I'll also whisper in Zaren's ear, do you remember what fake name I gave you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Quinn, right?
That's it. Yes, thanks.
Yeah, people call me Quinny.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Nira.
Nira. Gotcha.
With an N. Nira.
Yeah, that's why I said Nira.
Stupid cultists. Get out of room.
Sorry, just pass through.
Did he say get a room?
He said,
Get out of
Passing
room.
through. Oh.
Oh.
did they look like they've been beat up, like taking damage?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
That
two of
was-
them are like bleeding from giant gashes in the sides of their of one of their heads each. And the other one has this giant welt growing from their shoulder.
That was the idea.
Leave me stuff alone. Right. You climb up a 20-foot hall, like it slopes up 20 feet, ending in a very rickety wooden door.
Clearly, this was renovated after the fact.
You hear hushed voices behind the door. You going in?
All right, I'm following Zaren.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Okay. Zarin, you open a door into a room with 9 elves, also in dirty clothes.
Like, they look like they haven't been like taken care of.
Well, I mean, the 4 elves at the entrance also were in dirty clothes.
Oh, okay. What should we do with these people?
You probably figured they're cultists.
Right. Should we like talk to them? Should we walk away? Or, but is this where like it was leading me to?
You think that whatever it is somewhere else in this room that you can't see yet.
Okay.
Are you guests of Master Truth?
Yeah, we're the new people.
Perhaps you shouldn't be up here. You should be with him. Do as you will.
What?
Since we're new here, why shouldn't we be up here?
If you're guests, you're probably part of the cult. You should be with the cultists.
Well, why are you up here then?
This is where he has told us to be.
What did you mean? Do as you will.
I don't mean to offend or tell you what to do. It's not my place.
That's right. It's not your place. We'll go where we need to.
They seem terrified.
I mean, I
In fact,
gotta
these
keep up the
two,
ruse.
these two are like kind of cowering back into the corner.
All right, Quinn, what are you looking for? Is it that statue?
Weirdly, Zarin,
Yep.
make me a religion check at advantage, and anyone else with religion as a proficiency can also make a religion check.
That would be Morgan.
Morgan does not have religion as a
He
proficiency.
doesn't? I thought he
I
did.
do.
I cannot find. There it is. Like, what the fuck happened to my mouse?
1d7.
27. Look at this man.
I'm a religious man.
He didn't even need the advantage.
Oh, I had advantage on that. Oh.
No, you don't. You don't.
Oh, I don't.
Zarin
Gotcha.
does. Zarin, you immediately recognize this statue as being of your goddess, Eldath.
What is
You all
she?
see, and Oirin, I know you rolled higher, but it was a harder roll for you. It takes you a minute to figure out, but you do also recognize it as Eldath, which is one of the goddesses of the Faerun pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
You all see an ancient shrine in the southwest corner of a young female human holding a basin. Water is flowing from cracks in the ceiling and onto the statue's head, then into the basin. The long years have etched thin white lines resembling the tracks of tears across the statue's face.
I'm so happy. I gotta tell Dog about this. I can't talk to Dog, right?
What? What about Dog?
I said I want to talk to Dog about this.
One day, Zarin will get back and talk to Dog again.
Okay. That's what's drawing me. It's the statue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I go up to the statue.
Does anyone have a high insight modifier?
My insight is +6, so that would be 16.
Morgan has a +9.
I 4.
Yeah, mine's a 0.
Will you make a charisma-based rogue?
Morgan is gonna like pull you aside, Rebecca. If you allow him to.
I refuse. No, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He like pulls you back out into the hallway just a little bit to whisper to you. I think they're prisoners.
Yeah, I was getting that feeling too. Though I want to keep up the ruse. Just
But like they look the same as the ones at the door, so I think they're like working for him. I don't know. It's weird.
maybe the dragon has some power over them. And that's why they're waiting here to be processed, and then they're under his control. That's why these.
he's just
I kind of gesture to the lathe. these protect us from his spies.
But like, he's a dragon. Ain't he just gonna kill him when he gets bored of him or something?
Green dragons are... they're in it for the long game. They're more conniving, scheming.
Yeah, but like, so are elves. Like, they're gonna live a long time. He's gonna get bored of them eventually.
Eventually, but right now they're useful to him.
You say you think he has like power, like he's controlling them?
Maybe. Some dragons are spellcasters.
You think we could like convince him to leave or something? Because if he can control him, we'll have to fight him if we fight him.
Detect magic sense any... Actually, not on these ones. It'd be on the people up front, probably.
And you're very much not in range of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be like, I'll go check on the guys up front. Just sneak up to them, see if I can sense any magical enchantments on them. I'll keep Andromeda with you, though.
I don't know anything about magic. I'm just saying if they're not part of the cult, I don't really want to kill them.
Neither do I. Let's probably discreetly tell the other two that if we do end up fighting in here, that the ones in dirty clothes, we fight to incapacitate, not kill.
I agree.
You're not listening to this conversation.
For Zarin, I will say, if you get the feeling that if you want to maintain your cover, you can't go to your goddess's statue.
Fuck.
Because if you're a cultist, you worship Tiamat. But also, you do see these people that look like they look pretty malnourished and incredibly dirty. And most of them are cowering in the corner away from y'all.
Quinn, Mitchell, let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
All right, and I'll sneak off to get at least within 30 feet of the others, of those, at least one of them.
Okay. And you pop a detect magic?
Yep.
Alright. There is no magic on them. Now that you're looking for it, though, make me a insight check.
I'll add a thing to that.
Okay, 21. Now that you're looking for it, they are putting on a face. They are also very scared. They're
Everyone's
pretending
scared.
to not be scared,
I see.
which might also be why they
They-
were asking questions that aren't exactly real secret knowledge.
I see. Telepathically to Andromeda, it's like they're not enchanted. They're just pretending. They're probably being forced to guard. Which honestly, I don't think is a very efficient way of doing it.
They were probably told that they would get to live if they did what they were told.
Likely. Should I let them know
What do you mean, let them know?
that we're here to help?
Maybe, but if they don't believe that we'll be able to do it, they'll probably try to save themselves. And
Rat us out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all right.
so, unless you think that you can convince them that it's safe to go,
No, I'm not proficient in
somehow.
persuasion. I'll just leave it for now.
What if we give them the necklaces? At least some of them would be able to leave that way.
I think they might make a break for it if we start causing trouble elsewhere in here.
Around this time, Rebecca and Morgan, you hear the sound of something large moving through water.
Reminds us of a Ralphator. Does it sound bigger than a Ralphator?
It's hard to tell. It's very far in the water.
Which water? This water?
Yes. The water around this island. And with that is where we'll pick it up next time.
All right. Good session, Bean.
Terrifying.
Good job.
Well, that's the end of this. Hopefully next time Dylan's back.
I don't think he will be, if I'm being honest. If what he's saying is if the weather's fine, he's staying till the 8th, not the 5th.
Let me get my rain dance.
Can you do the rain dance but send it to New York?
I sure can.
Oh, next week? Yeah, next week he's not back. This is if he's coming back on the 5th. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of this. Woo!